my divers, nice job. So those really quick reminders, and make sure you're holding on to that bar all the time somewhere. Make sure you're taking care of those ears and clearing them whenever you go down. And of course, most importantly, just have fun. So I'm going to be talking about some stuff. Don't worry about it if you can't hear me, because Jesse and Tim are pretty much going to repeat everything that I'm going to tell you. So don't worry about it if you can't hear. It's really meant for those people downstairs. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome here to Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. My name's Jeanne. Today I am the topside tender for our eye-to-eye shark cage program. In our cage today, we do have our 4 participants along with our safety diver Katie. And then topside, we both have Jesse and Tim up here with me. We started our eye-to-eye shark dive programs just now over 2 years ago. And we started these programs for 2 reasons. One reason, because it's just way super cool to be able to go home and tell your friends and family that you got to be in the water with 16 sharks is awesome. But secondly, we want the opportunity to show people really how amazing sharks are, how they're not nearly as scary as we make them out to be. The smallest of the 3, and that's sandbar 2. Now, these guys are my favorite. These are absolutely the most inquisitive, the most curious, and the most interactive sharks that we have in our exhibit. They will always come really close to the divers, close to the cage. They'll go around the cage, underneath it. We always tease that we have up to 16 people a day coming to view our sharks. And our sandbars get the opportunity every day to see 16 new people. Now, if you guys look, sandbar 6 coming across the main window. Now, this big girl is definitely the most interactive. And when she comes across that window or comes across in front of the shark cage, I want you guys to stop and actually look at her directly in the eye. Because I think that you're going to be really surprised in realizing that she actually looks at you too. Getting another beautiful pass right now by sandbar 2. This is our little male. He is our clown. Now, for those people who believe that sharks or fish have absolutely no personality, they have never met our sandbar sharks. Now, the most numerous sharks that we have in our exhibit are nurse sharks. There are a couple moving around in the very back blue area. We have a total of 10. So we have 5 males, 5 females. Normally these guys spend a majority of their time sitting on the bottom in big giant puppy piles doing absolutely nothing but looking cute. They are on average 300 pounds, about 8 feet long. And they are the puppy dogs of the sea. So right now we do have one that's going to come and go swimming right in front of the main window. So you gives her the ability to get away from a larger shark or animal that would look at her as a prey item. It also gives her the ability to get into those smaller cracks and crevices. It just gives her a lot more choices on the different prey items that she's hunting. gets frightened by everything. And when he does, he moves to the very far back corner. He does little circles. He does not come out. It takes him a while to all of a sudden feel brave enough to come back out of the corner. But it is typical of what people think about sharks. Oh, there he is, coming straight at the main window. So many people still believe that sharks are these man-eating crazy monsters from the deep that we should all fear. Now, out of over 450 known species of shark, there's only 20 that have ever been implicated in any type of a shark-human bite. And only a few of those have ever caused a fatality. In fact, on average, there's only about 8 people a year in the whole entire world that die from shark attack. So far this year, our year's almost done, we've only had 2 fatalities in the world. In fact, you guys have a much better chance of dying from things like Black Friday shopping, vending machines, selfie sticks, and even dairy cows. Now, the media, of course, the TVs, the movies, they want you to continue thinking the sharks are these crazy, scary animals because it's really good TV and it's really good ratings. Unfortunately, it's just not very accurate. Now, although we have basically little to nothing to fear from sharks, we can't say the same for the poor sharks. So out in the wild right now, we kill somewhere between 70 to 100 million sharks every single year. Now, there's 2 really big issues sharks face. Bycatch. So as we are fishing for one particular species, we do accidentally catch a lot of other things. Those other things almost always end up dying before they are returned back to the ocean. And those other things we call bycatch. So out in the wild, we kill between 20 to 25 million sharks accidentally as bycatch every single year. Now, a lot of that has to do with how fisheries are fishing for particular species. So there are definitely lots of different fishing techniques that have very high numbers of bycatch, including things like bottom trawling, gill nets, and long lining. So all of these things are notorious for having very, very high numbers of bycatch. Now, the best thing we can do is to stop perching. Into the ocean to die, taking about 4 to 6% of that shark and turning it into soup. So unfortunately, shark fin soup right now is the cool thing to do, and it's a way to brag about how much money or what your stature in your community is. A shark fin has no flavor, has a very gristly texture, it's cartilage and skin, has no nutritional value, and it's very, very high in mercury. So not only is it a shark, because the sharks are deep, and we have great big, nice, healthy populations that are out in the wild. You can get a Seafood Watch card there next to our Eye to Eye Shark Dive posters. You can also download an app. It's free, it's super easy to use, it saves a tree. Lots more information on this app, constantly being updated. Now, the last thing we can do, we have laws here in the U.S. and in Washington that are there to help protect sharks. So by respecting those laws and following them. Right now, the U.S. bans shark finning in our waters, so you can go out, catch certain species of sharks and land them or bring them into shore, but those fins have to have a shark attached to it. That's a great step. We need to push for international law to do the same thing. Now, here in Washington, we also have a ban on any type of a shark fin product, so you able to buy or sell any type of a shark fin product, including things like shark cartilage pills and shark fin soup. Now, unfortunately, there is very little enforcement of this law. So November ballot does have some interesting initiatives on it. I do highly recommend you take a peek at those, because we do need to push for much stronger. Are we talking about low numbers of bycatch? We're not destroying or hurting our environment. You can get a CP launch card. They're next to our Eye-to-Eye Shark Dive posters. You can also download an app. It's free, it's super easy to use, it saves a tree. Lots more information on this app, constantly being updated. Now, the last thing we can do, we have laws here in the U.S. and in Washington that are there to help protect sharks. So I expect to have laws following them. Right now, the U.S. bans shark finning in our waters, so you can go out and catch certain species of sharks and land them or bring them into shore, but those fins have to have a shark attached to it. That's a great step. We need to push for international laws to do the same thing. Now, here in Washington, we also have a ban on any type of a shark fin product, so you should not be able to buy or sell any type of a shark fin product, including things like shark cartilage pills and shark fin soup. Now, unfortunately, there is very little enforcement of this law. So November ballot does have some interesting initiatives on it. I do highly recommend you take a peek at those. Much stiffer penalties for those people who are still choosing to break these laws. Now, if you want to know something more that you can do to help shark conservation, to help these amazing animals, or if you're really interested in any of our Shark Dive posts or programs, you can go to pdza.org/savesharks. So what you guys right now are watching is our Eye-to-Eye Shark Cage Dive 1. So this program is designed for anybody who's 8 years old, comfortable in the water,
Sharks, amazing, awesome, and also in danger. Welcome to Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium's Eye-to-Eye Shark Dive, where you can enter into the underwater realm of these beautiful, graceful, and highly vulnerable animals. More than 400 species of sharks roam the world's oceans. Eye-to-Eye divers can see 6 species in our South Pacific Aquarium: a 450-pound lemon shark, black-tip reef shark, sandbar and sand tiger sharks, nurse sharks, and a Japanese wobbegong shark. All are ambassadors for their wild counterparts. Many people view sharks as threatening. In reality, it is sharks that are threatened by us. Humans kill more than 10,000 sharks an hour, around the clock, day in and day out, through finning and overfishing. At least 38 million are killed each year just for their fins, which are used to make shark fin soup. And the slaughter of sharks continues at an alarming rate. Sharks are a crucial part of the marine ecosystem, and without intervention, they will perish. So make the dive and take the pledge to help save sharks. Come along with us on a journey of exploration. a journey to save these fascinating and extraordinary animals